Hello, welcome back to Mazdoko blog, episode 8, size 4x4, difficulty 1, without operators. So you see that each cage has only value, but we don't know which operator it belongs to. Let's start solving by filling in empty cells, D, single cells D1 and D4. And also, we will fill the candidates for the rest of the column. This would be 2 and 3. Now let's look in cage A1. Here are two numbers that have unknown operation and value 2. It can be 1, so it's numbers 2, 3 and 4. We can check that there's no operations. The only operations that could be with numbers 2, 3 and 4 that give 2, it can be only 4 minus 2 or 4 divided by 2. But then we deduce that in cage A1, number 2 and 4, and therefore in this cell C1 will be the cell in number 3. If it is number 3 and some operations give 3, that could be only 3 divided by 1. And no other operation could be here. So here we know that would be 1, and here on cage C3 would gonna be numbers 2 and 4. However, if we look in cell C4, we know that it can be candidate 4 is not possible because there is already 4 in this row, meaning that in this cell definitely 2, and in this cell will be definitely 4. Now let's look at row 4. First fill in the other number that left in this cell, in this row. It could be numbers 1 and 3. Now let's look in a cage B2. Again, two numbers that operation gives number 2. Number 2 can be given by 1 multiplied by 2, 3 minus 1, or 4 divided by 2, or 4 minus 2 is the same. But both of these numbers cannot be, let's say, 1 and 3, because if this would be 1 and 3, there would be no option left for this cell. So we can know that it cannot be 1, 3, and it cannot be 2, 4. Then it should be only one option for this cage is 1, 2. But similarly, cell B2 cannot be 1 because there is already 1 in the second row. So this would be 2 and this would be 1. Now also notice that from the candidates disappeared number 2 because there's already 2 in this column. When we see only one candidate left, we have 3 cells, this, and this cells, where we don't need to think anything else because the only one candidate possible, we just need to fill it in. And we can see that after we filled in, another candidates also became single candidates, all these 3 cells. So on next step we fill them in. And the last step is to fill the last possible number in second row, which is number 4 is missing, and in third row number 3 is missing. And that's how we solve the puzzle. We didn't have operations, but we still could solve it pretty quickly. Stay tuned for next episodes.